Hello all, welcome to Frank's Talk Show. Today, let's talk about voicing confidence in China's economy. It is noticed that there is an interesting phenomenon online that it has already released a sea of articles about expressing optimism about China's economy, and it has already formed a new wave to promote a positive narrative of China's economic successful story. And I believe that it is distancing ourselves as well as others, and we could only report some positive and successful stories. And I believe that those positive narrative of China's economic are sounding larger songs, and its voice is higher than other reports. But I believe that we really could not be hooked by our own lines. And People's Daily, maybe it is the most peace and with the most authority, and it is also the official newspaper of our glory party, and we all know that is only a propaganda outlet. And for that, newspapers, if you want to study China, it is a must-read material, and it delivers some thoughts of the glory of party, and it is a strange and common phenomenon that it released articles for 6 consecutive days for expressing optimism about China's economic development. And this frequency is quite high, but it is common and strange. And the goal of that releasing is to rejuvenate China's economic development and pave the way for the incoming, the fourth plenary section of the Communist Communist Party's Central Committee, and that meeting will be held soon, I believe, but I'm not so sure its exact date. And there are lots of news reports online, and the new wave of news reports mainly covers several aspects, such as I made a summary. When I made a summary, and we can see it. The point one is that some public condemnation against printing a bleak picture of China's economy will be denied and forbidden. The point two is that it only emphasizes and outlines Chinese economy outstanding achievements. And the point three is that China's economy's particularity and its superiority of the socialist political system is encouraged to report, and it will be given more important to. And the fourth point is that we cannot deny any macroeconomic deficiency due to individuals' frustration or sufferings. It means the whole story is good and the overall phenomenon is excellent. Your suffering is just private and individual. And that is the major core of the latest wave of media promotion. It really reminds me of Li Jiaqi's wording during a live streaming sailings. And Li Jiaqi is a famous online celebrity, and he is very good at sailing online. He just said that if your life is miserable and you are suffering something bad, what caused it? What is the root reason? He said the root reason is you have to review yourself. Did you work hard? Did you work diligently to your job? And his wording and some words and sentences really make the public angry, and we all know it is caused by the bad economic background. Someone may believe that the new and the latest media promotion is influential, but I do not think so. It is untrustable and unreliable. It can do nothing but shaking confidence in China's economic projection. And some truth cannot be disclosed, and under current situation, it is quite difficult to make any change about the whole system, and it is almost impossible to make any update about our current situation. Union Morning Paper is a famous Singapore-based newspaper, and it also noticed the situation, and he reported a phenomenon that there are lots of short video platforms to promote some shorts or short videos. The main idea of those shorts are, okay, I do not want to work hard, I do not want to plow, and I just want to serve the people, and I want to be admitted to the glory of party. Okay, if you open a TikTok or Bilibili, you could find lots of videos about that. And soon, serving the people and being admitted to the party has already become sensitive, and lots of posts or videos are deleted. That is the common and standard procedure in China. And maybe I think serving the people is becoming sensitive. We could not talk about that. If you are a common folks, okay, you will shut up, but it is still available for our government and the high above. As we all know, the market is now in great depression, and people's income is stagnant. Even those graduates from university, they cannot find a job. There is a job. Graduating means losing job, and that is a sad job. I really could not laugh at them. And but the official paper always stresses and emphasizes that China's economy is stable, and it is marching forward and updating. Everyone knows that it is cheating themselves and cheating others. So we really know it. We know it at our heart, but we cannot speak out. And such as, for example, there are lots of positive reports and videos. They are available on TikTok or Bilibili about expressing optimism about China's economic, and lots of netizens gave their sardonic and ironic comments to those videos, and that is their real real response and comments, and they do not tell the truth. They do not give some sensitive comments because you will be found by the police. And if it becomes a common phenomenon, okay, the administrator will disable the comments and bullet comments. Okay, you can just watch it, and you cannot give any comments to those positive reports and videos. That is miserable, and everyone knows it in heart, and no one wants to speak out. Or we could say you are not encouraged to mention about it. And If you really talk about that, okay, your posts, videos, or articles will be deleted. Even your account will be forbidden or banned to give any action or move in the future. Recently, maybe a month ago, Chinese government just released its new policy about China's visa Type K, and it is just make it just makes Chinese people angry about government movement because some native Chinese are hard to find a job. They are losing their job and their salaries are reducing. If we continue to invite some foreigners, the current situation will be worsened. That is too bad. And now we could only say some massive media promotion for offering some optimism about China's economy, and can it really energize our economic development, or can it really lure or attract any foreign investment? I believe the answer is no, and because the capital is smart, it adds on costs and profit margin, and it just wants some predictability in the macroeconomic situation. If it's unpredictable, okay, it will become conservative, and if it is hard or difficult to make any projections or expectations, okay, they will make no investment in China. And as we could see, profits and losses are very common in markets. But when it comes to the economic particularity, which was frequently mentioned by our government, it make a very bad example. It means that it has denied the law of the market and canon of the economics, and it is just the opposite to what it wants, and it will really make some investors anxious or worried about the current economic running, and it will do nothing good to reinvigorate the current the current slumping economic situation, and it does not help at all.